have a special guest. Let's go. When you're from Arizona, you don't know how to hit the folks. Why is this head? You grab his
A long time ago, I was gonna live my life alone. Didn't know what God had planned for the kids, so I thought I had it all in this world that we live. So I was gonna give all that I got to the things that would never stop. All of my cravings that could cave in and cause pain, and I want love.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sim Spiritually Inspired. We're back with more questions in our Christian Youth Challenges Q&A video. And again, I have with me the Bejeweled Bud, Angela, and my brother Sharif, the rapper Royale, and everything in between. And I'm Simbi, for those that don't know. My name is Simbi, not Simi. Today we're speaking a bit about personal and spiritual growth.
So the first question we have today is, have you ever hated on your close friend secretly?
My short answer would be yes.
I've never done that before. No, I'm kidding. I'm lying.
Don't know what that is.
What is that?
Oh, where they at though?
Where?
Where?
We all have, I have,
Yeah.
disliked a
same.
friend or hated on them.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I feel like my initial reaction to some people's good news is like, oh, okay, like,
Cute.
okay.
I
Cute.
always say cute. I'm like, oh, that's cute. But I don't mean it in a shady
In a
way.
bad way, but then I catch myself and I'm like, wow, why is such a hater though? Like, why can't you just be happy for them?
And I think I used to be a hater, like master hater, hate on everything about people. I don't see the need to hate because I know that we all have our own paths, our own lines, our own gifts and talents. And if you waste your energy and your time hating on somebody, you're clearly not working on yourself. And that's that's really a personal problem.
I wanted love, and I'm not gonna front.
There was once, not too long ago, but recently, some time ago, I found myself being a hater. So I was on Instagram scrolling, and Instagram is the land of all things, where all things fly. So I was scrolling on this new thing called Finsta.
All I wanted was love that came from above, and I'm not gonna front. Yeah, I wanted love, and I was gonna seek fulfillment in things that were silly.
And I was hating. I'm like, oh, why is she like that? What's she doing? This is that. And I thought that instead of judge these people, why not use that time to pray for them as you're scrolling? So I don't know if you ever want to try that when you find yourself scrolling and hating, oh, why this, why that. Just say a prayer for them, because you don't know what they're going through. You don't know their story. You don't know how they ended up where they ended up.
I've noticed in my life when I'm hating on someone, it's because, one, I don't see what God has put in, the gifts that God has given me. I don't see the greatness in myself. And also I want what they have. So, for haters, including myself, which I've hated before, look into your life. Don't compare yourself, because it only stops you from living out the call on your life and having a satisfying and content life. So, that's my encouragement.
Yeah. I think we should just end the video there. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Wow.
We have 3 more questions.
Wow.
So my lovely friend Helena, I don't know if she wants me to say her name, but hi Helena. She asked, what's the purpose of fasting and how do you do it? So I really like this question because the Bible speaks about, there's some things that can only be answered through prayer and fasting. Now, what is fasting? I used to think that it was only the act of not eating or something. So I've had a few fasts, the media fast and all that. So I said that for 6 weeks or so I won't be on Instagram, Snapchat and all that. But it isn't enough to just go off those things and say I'm fasting. While you're off of those things, so that you can use that time that you would have been using on Snapchat, Instagram and all that, and be intentional about spending more time with God. So how do you fast? How you fast is really up to you. I think it's important to pray about the fast before you even start doing it, so you don't just hop into something and be like, oh, I didn't see results. So fasting is an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. And the purpose is to draw closer to God.
Abstain from whatever it is that was occupying majority of your life.
Yeah.
And shifting that focus on God. I like what you said, because I'm guilty of fasting from things but not praying. I feel like it's pointless.
It is. On that note, what is prayer? Prayer is just being able to communicate with God. So, like, simply talking to God. It does not have to be, oh, this, that, and this, you know, like, it does not have to be fancy at all. Just communicate and be honest.
Well, I wanted to say what you guys said, that he speaks more. I don't necessarily think like it's more. I feel like if your mom was talking to you and the TV was on, how much of that do you catch? But if you turn off the TV, you catch more of it. So maybe it's like you're more attentive and you're more open.
That's exactly it.
And at the end, truly believe me, take me out of places you do not want me to be. Lord, I want to see, Lord, take me out of places you do not want me to be.
Basically, this question is asking, like, in life when people forgive you, it's easy to not forgive yourself as well. So how do you forgive yourself and move on from situations like that?
God has forgiven us, and we are set free so that we can live for Him and enjoy Him here on earth, and not just wait till we go to heaven to enjoy Jesus and enjoy His presence or enjoy the power of the Holy Spirit. And constantly living in unforgiveness of, not unforgiveness towards other people, but not forgiving yourself is like, especially being a believer, it's like God has unlocked the shackles and uncuffed you, and you're free to walk around. You're free to be free. Not forgiving yourself is kind of like putting your hands inside cuffs that are already unlocked. God has forgiven you. You're forgiven. You are set free if you've kept your faith in Jesus Christ.
If you don't forgive yourself, do you truly believe you're forgiven? I think that would be my follow-up question. I mean, yet is smaller person and you can't forgive yourself, how do you believe that a God bigger than you has forgiven you? I don't know. That's my question. Do you truly believe you're forgiven? Think about it.
I love the spin you put on things.
So she said, I've been facing a lot of challenges that have made me question my faith in God and in people. How do you stay strong and rise from the ashes after going through tough situations apart from prayer?
I really, really, really like that question because I was right there. So I've had attacks on my faith, and things that have helped. Obviously, the first thing we do is pray. But with that, I think what helped me this year, because as I've been saying, this year has been crazy. One, being surrounded by like-minded people. So if your faith is a little shaky right now, it's always great to have that friend that can help you pray, that can pray for you, pray with you. I also learned that no man is an island. We're on this earth for a reason, with people for a reason. Make use of therapy, counseling, all those things. They're there. Why not? And it just adds to the prayer. So obviously, faith without works is nothing. So have faith, have your prayer, but also continue to work at being surrounded by the right people, taking advantage of resources. If what makes you happy or something is watching YouTube videos, try and just, reorganize your life. At least that's what I've been trying to do. And it has worked. Just remember that your current situation and your current season is happening for a reason. Constantly remind yourself that yes, God is real. Yes, I've been made for a purpose. I've been made for this and that. And just stick to what you've always known, because in those trying times you will be confused, but then you fire prayer.
Fight for time to spend with God. There's peace that the world cannot give. There is inner strength that God gives. There is confidence.
There's joy.
There is joy. So be encouraged.
Yeah.
Because His mercies are new every morning, and even if you messed up yesterday, even if you messed up 30 minutes ago, see, God is so willing to forgive you. So don't run away because of what you haven't done. Don't run away from God. Exactly. Don't run away from God because of your sin. Don't run away from God because you haven't been spending time with Him. But run to Him because that's what He wants from you. Just like the prodigal son. The son went away. The son spent all the money. The son was turning up I don't know how they turned up in those days, but he was turned. He was lit. You feel me? He was lit. But when the son realized that, he had messed up, and the son realized that he was broken, and the son had realized that he needed help, he went back to the son. But the father, his arms were wide open, and he ran to his son. And that's the same with Jesus in our life. Yes, we aren't able to spend time with him because of things. Yes, we've all fallen short. We've all sinned. Yes, we are imperfect. And God sees that. But at the same time, he loves us.
Right.
And he wants you. He wants to have a personal relationship with you. He wants you to get to know him in a deeper way, because it will change your life.
Yeah.
I feel it. I can do
Bless
it.
up.
Why you're going to mess up my editing? The whole editing will just be messed up. I have to be doing volume. I hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the Christian Youth Challenges question and answer video. Do your dance, do your dance, do your dance. Hey, you ugly. You your daddy son. Hey. Okay. Stay tuned for next week's episode, next week's series. We're talking about relationships. That's when it really gets juicy and jiggy and all that fun stuff. So, Sharif is going to keep dancing. Thank you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you next time. Stay blessed.
I missed it. Wait, do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why are we dabbing every video? Are we rest? The question is, how can you attract a Christian guy or girl for Sharif instead of...
I'm already dating.
Sorry, you.
I already have a girl in my life.
Must be nice. As in, must be really nice. Must be nice.
I already have a good girl.
And trust Christ through the